guys and gals. I got rid of the mullet and the little bowl patch is back, which is annoying. Oh, Luke's calling me. Just touched down Manchester. First things first, coffee, frontline fit. I've got posterior, client Mike has push, and then I want to get a look at him as he's 4 weeks out of his photo shoot. This is the first time that we have done like an end product with Mike. He's been with me 3 years now, so I'm excited to see that. But the reason I've not been on YouTube is because there's just been a lot going on. It's the same excuses every time. There's a lot of effort. I felt a bit lost, but we're back. I'm going to vlog these next couple of days, and then we're going to get someone in to film Sunday, because on Sunday Ross Hume is competing at PCA Northeast, and I'm very, 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 very excited. That's another one of my clients. He looks incredible. His prep's gone very smoothly. So I'm going to leave this little intro here. Let's head down to Frontline Fit and get a little session in. Right, hip front double. So are you vacuuming that?
Train.
I would say don't, because you've got a really solid set of abs. So like,
if you breathe out,
like terms of showing off condition, that's fast. Whereas the back, if you're like losing it out, just taking it away. Yeah, I would say. That one's always going to be tricky because of the side of the line.
Isn't it? Definitely getting there.
So, let's go to last turn, it's going to bring you that lower axis, which is doing. So I can now see your grip swing. It'll be good, it'll be really good. I'll try and be there anyway.
Definitely.
I'm trying to both find it, right?
Seriously. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, you're the best in that lot.
Alright, that was a very, very, very decent session actually. I really like that gym, man. I wish I was here more often, but Manchester is an absolute trek. Anyway, Brightman 12 check-ins are about to go down, and then it will be time for, well, Luke's actually going to arrive pretty soon. Your boy Luke Harper will be here in no time, and I'm going to respond to an inquiry that I just had, respond to a consult call that I just had, and Brightman 12 check-ins, shower, and then we are out for dinner with TMC. We always have a good time in Manny. We always have a good time here. And then tomorrow, obviously, we've got the expo. So, all's well, man. All's well. Let me get on with these check-ins.
No 161, Manny on the map.
We're going out for dinner, so let's get dressed.
I'm on task and I don't slip. I need my vocals smooth and mix, so I don't really talk. Mute and dip. I got the game on a two-hand grip. I'm way in the sky, floating tip. Got a little style, clothes and drip. Bouncing back when a focus trip. Life can be a movie, I'll show you a clip. I'm on task and I don't slip.
Here we go, Joe. Let's go. Oh, come on now. Nice.
Out-angled the boy.
What was it? 3-hour test versus 70?
Okay, back from FLF. Fantastic session with Oscar. Absolutely love training, seeing, speaking, just experiencing that guy. Absolute legend. First time I've met Jay as well. Jay Magee, natural men's physique champion of the world. I think he's planning to be this year, if you don't follow him. But yeah, awesome session. Obviously hit push. So I head off to the expo now, but I was going to just sit down and update you on the hormone situation. my hormone situation, what I'm doing about it, how it's feeling. So the last time I got my bloods done was in the sort of early months of the year. So that would have been September, October, November, December, 4 to 5 months off. I've now been off 8 months, right? The last set of bloods I got back, my fertility hormones, so FSH and LH had recovered. My testosterone had started to recover. It was at 5 nanomolar, which was an improvement on 2.2 the previous time, but obviously still much below the end of the lower end of the natural range, which is 8. So this time, another 4 months on, this time I got done end of April, start of May, I expected a further improvement. And I was expecting to hopefully be within that sort of 8, 9, 10, at least within that natural range. Unfortunately, we have not seen that recovery. So that means for the last 8 months, I had a max of around 5 nanomolar, which is pretty damn poor, and goes some way to explaining, I guess, how I've been feeling, or gives me some reassurance of how I've been feeling. Obviously, things haven't felt great. Life is pretty good, which I think has softened that blow in terms of like personal circumstances and things changing in life, which is all good. There's lots of exciting things going on. But hormonally, I'm not good, which means physically I'm not great, which means I don't enjoy how I'm looking, and don't perform very well, and also my body isn't quite pulling in the same direction as I wanted to. So I guess the next question would be, why is this? Like, what's happening? What's going on? So having spoken to Dean, Dr. Dean St. Martin needs the absolute professor. He enlightened me that I'm probably suffering from secondary hypogonadism, which means that the nuts just aren't quite working as they should. They started that process, but they've not sort of carried on and done what they should be doing at this time, which is why my testosterone is not kicking on. So it's to do with my luteinizing hormone is not helping my testosterone production to kick on. My fertility is fine, so I had my sperm checked, it was all good. It was actually pretty damn good, and that was quite soon after coming off. But now the concern shifts to my hormonal profile, my quality of life, how I feel, how I train, obviously how I look, which is all very much involved in my business, so it kind of needs to be on point. So with that in mind, to give you a bit more context, my testosterone being at 3.7 and my estrogen is at 70, which is a ratio of about 1 to 20, or just under maybe 1 to 18, 1 to 19, when actually the ratio should be around 1 to 4. So what we're doing is implementing some Clomid and some tamoxifen, with the goal of that being to bring the estrogen down a little bit and kickstart that HPTA into another gear of action. At the moment, Dean believes that the estrogen could potentially be kind of blocking that HPTA function because it is quite so high versus that low test. So Clomid, tamoxifen for 2 to 3 weeks should see an improvement in that. If it doesn't, then we have the final plan, which I guess, if I'm honest, realistically, I'd kind of assign myself to anyway, and that would be TRT. So if we don't see an improvement in the LH and particularly testosterone readings and also how I'm feeling, then it's going to be TRT. My steps for that will be to get my sperm analysed and frozen properly, and then I'll move to TRT. I don't believe that TRT would impact my fertility too much. I think based on the abuse of steroids I've used before and the recovery of those numbers, I'm fairly confident that if I did want to conceive, I could come off and then start going again. I could also utilise things like HCG, which on a blast are not worth it, but on a cruise dose, they could help to improve your or safeguard your fertility somewhat. So it's something to be in mind of there. And then the final thing, which would be an absolute kind of last resort, but again, very, very effective, would be the use of HMG, which is another fertility hormone that you can use to basically get your boys working, your boys swimming. So that is where we're at. In terms of how it's felt, guys, it's not felt good, man. It's not felt good at all. It's been rough. It's been hard. It explains quite a lot of things, I think, in terms of how I've been feeling, how I've been performing, and particularly how my body is working. So just for context, I've been trying to lose a bit of body fat recently for quite a while now. The lengths I'm having to go to in terms of calorie restriction, activity, output, are just not that of what I would expect the body of my size to have to deal with. So that is me whinging and bitching out a little bit. But having been where I've been in terms of, you know, prep, I know what hard looks like, and it's not easy. So that's where we're at. That's the setup. That's the update. I'll fill you in. I'll keep you posted on the Clomid and the tamoxifen, how that runs. If not, with TRT. And if I'm completely honest, I'm okay with that. Let's go to the expo. I didn't really film much at the expo. I do apologise. I got a couple of clips, so maybe you would have seen it as B-roll. Good day. Good day. Good day. Talk was good. Enjoyed the talk. Very much fun. There wasn't a lot to show you at the expo, to be fair. I didn't eat any cookie dealer. Had a few good conversations regarding One Fit and general bodybuilding and fertility. And we've done a bit of shopping today. I grabbed some cargos from Clint's, which you can only get in Manny, which is cool. And I got a little gift for a little someone special. And I got some Comme des Garçons aftershave for myself, which is always good. Would recommend that. £90 a bottle, can't go wrong. We're about to waste away given the number of steppage and training this morning, so we're gonna go get some food, probably get some sleep if we possibly can in this very loud Airbnb. I'll probably leave this vlog here, and I guess I'll see you in the next one, which will be very soon, because it's gonna be Ross's show, which we go to tomorrow, filmed by Creative iFlow. Peace out. Thanks for coming, Luke.
Yeah.